Brooks Hyperion Max is a shoe that is meant for speed and cushioned for protection on those longer tempo runs. Let's lace up this shoe and test it to the max. I have ran at least 3 miles in the new Brooks Hyperion Max shoe. I'm really excited about this shoe. It is lightweight and really responsive. It really reminds me of the Hyperion Tempo, which is basically the same thing, but it's more of a Max shoe. Not a true Max shoe, but definitely a lot more cushion compared to the Hyperion Tempo here that I've got. And it is very responsive. The foam is firm but responsive, and it has this nice little rocker system that will make you want to turn your legs over quicker. And it has a nice little outsole here for grip, so I feel pretty good. You're able to kind of dig into the pavement, and very exciting. Has a little bit exposed foam here compared to the traditional. I actually did have a little bit of exposed foam as well too on this here. No, but the first Hyperion Tempo, and this is the Hyperion Max. And again, it's a neutral shoe. It's not carbon plated, but you can kind of tell it has a lot of spring back with this type of shoe. Has a nice little heel collar and didn't have any slipping at all. I felt like it was really snug around my foot. I really like what Brooks are doing to this shoe here in this lineup of shoes. Again, this is the Hyperion Tempo. Really like the new version of that there. So let's go over the specs. Men's size 9 is 7.5 ounces. My size 11 is 8.2 ounces. So pretty light shoe, very light shoe. The heel stack is at 34 millimeters. The forefoot is 26 millimeters, and so that makes it an 8 millimeter drop with this shoe. So that's pretty decent, pretty common that I see with these shoes. And also that does help out with that rocker system there. So let's look at the midsole. It is the DNA Flash. And so you can see that this cushion is very firm. You got a little bit of give into it, but it definitely very firm with that compared to the old Hyperion Tempo here. So this shoe is about a couple of years old here. And also it has a rapid roll technology. You can kind of really see this is part of that roll technology there too. It makes you really want to push off your toes. It feels a little different walking in it, so feels like it was designed for you to run, just how it feels to me. The outsole is a green rubber. You can kind of see that and just got some nice rubber. I do like when shoes are starting to kind of do this where they cut out in weight and they have exposed foam here. Not a big deal with maybe running this foam, just because sometimes we do run, especially when we're running faster. This shoe will allow you to roll more on your forefoot while you're running. The upper is an engineered woven mesh, and it is very breathable. I'm pretty excited because this is kind of like the Hyperion Tempo, very breathable, very thin material. I like when shoes are doing the very thin type of material, because I mean I put about 300 miles in this shoe probably, and there is no tears in this shoe. I feel like Brooks are doing a really great job with their racing and speed shoes. And I haven't tried their carbon plated shoe yet, but I feel like that design would be awesome if they had a pro version of this shoe, of Brooks Hyperion Max shoe with a carbon plate in it. And that'd be kind of a special shoe, more of a racing shoe, and but I don't know if they would do that, and I think that would be a perfect idea of putting a plate in this shoe here in the future. So how did I feel with this shoe? It felt really great. You definitely can tell that this is a shoe that wants to push the pace, and that you want to. It feels great on your foot whenever you're running faster. It feels okay when you're running slower paces too, but it really wants to go fast, and it's very responsive when you're running. It makes you can feel that rocker system push off your toe, and you're able to really feel your legs turn over. How would I use this shoe? I would use this shoe for some tempo runs, even shorter ones, and maybe even some longer tempo runs, or maybe some of those really hard, long runs where you're really pushing the pace. This shoe may be a go-to, just because you do have a little bit extra stack height in the heel and the forefoot to give you a little bit. And again, this is not a true max shoe. I think they consider it more of a medium cushion shoe, and so not looking at a really thick type of cushion. And again, it's a very firm cushions for responsive reaction to the ground there. And definitely I'll be doing a 100-mile review on this shoe. I don't know how long it'll take for me to do that, just because I'm not really sure. I might be running this shoe for like once a week or so, just to kind of get some tempo runs in. And I'm pretty excited about this shoe, and so to share with the shoe, share everyone about the shoe too. I think it's gonna be a very exciting thing to run in. A price point of the shoe, I believe it's for runningwarehouse.com. I believe it's $170 for the shoe. It's a little pricey, but if it's something that you wear once a week on a tempo run, it may last you a long time. This shoe right here, Hyperion Tempo, in 2 years, still looks pretty good. I probably will still run in these like on the track, and to get some track sessions in. And so this completes this video. So if you want to follow along and see how I enjoy this shoe after 100 miles, please hit subscribe and ding that bell so you don't miss any other videos. Hope everyone out there's keeping safe out there. Keep running, and we'll see you next time.